Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhidiritam Kalma Shapaham Shravana Mangalam Shri Madatatam Bhuvi Gnantiye Bhurida Jana. Let us resume our discussion on Sri Ramakrishna's spiritual discourses with his intimate devotees. He was telling M, the recorder of the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, Mahendranath Gupta, to narrate about the incarnations of God to Mahendralal Sarkar, who was a homeopathic physician attending to the throat disease of Sri Ramakrishna at that time. Mahendralal Sarkar was a very honest and devout person. However, he could not believe that God can descend on earth in his totality, being the incarnation, avatar. Intellectually, this cannot be rationalized because God is infinite. The infinite God cannot take a finite form in its totality. A part of the infinity can be condensed, but the totality is not reasonably possible. Infinite cannot be finite. But we are told in the Shastras, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. There is no difference between infinite God and his finite manifestation as an avatar. So Sri Ramakrishna said that you must narrate about the avatars we have in our scriptures in order to have some conception about avatar. Now the question is, these are the narrations of the past, thousands of years ago. We have discussed about some of the avatars. In principle, in Hindu mythology, you have got 10 avatars. So 5 avatars we have already discussed. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nishinga, and Vaman. Today we will discuss about the 6th incarnation of God, which is narrated about Parashuram. Now, Parashuram also dates back much earlier than Rama in the Treta Yuga, thousands of years ago. The question may be asked that what is the relevance of discussion of these characters at this point of time, which is far from our age and style of living. The relevance is these avatars or incarnations of God are not ordinary human beings, though they appear as human beings, but they are not ordinary human beings. And as has been said in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam jumam vetti tattvataha tyaktva deha punarjanma noiti mameti surjuna. Now our purpose of life is to attain freedom. Freedom from where? Freedom from this shackle of birth and death. We are all born and we know we will all die. None of us think that we will live forever. But what we fail to acknowledge, that those who die will have to be born again. No way out, including those who commit suicide. because we have a load of the karma behind us. Whatever we have done so far, up to this present state of time, present birth, the result has to be borne by us only. No one else will do. If at the point of death some resultant work, the effect is there, we have to bear that fruit in a future birth, and that's why it is go on ad infinitum. So we are all bound. Now, here is Sri Krishna says, Tyakta deha punarjanma naiti mamati. If the devotees are well acquainted with the details of incarnations, janma karma chame divyam, my life and my mission, my birth and my mission, those who are well acquainted, भली भांति अगर कोई जान ले, फायदा क्या है? First of all, that they are not born again. There is a ready-made advantage of discussions, this discussion. It's not bogus. It has a deep spiritual significance. There's one way to attain freedom is to do austerities and the penance, long-standing births of this sadhana. It's a very long reach, that circuitous method, very time consuming. The shortcut is that we think and meditate on the incarnation of God and we become free as a bonus. That is the advantage of discussion. So even if those who are modern and they think they are scientific minded, so they have to be told that whether you are scientific or not, but you are bound by this cycle of birth and death, and in order to get rid of this cycle, one of the quickest and best method is to discuss and know about the incarnations of God. This is the relevance of this topic. Secondly, these incarnations of God, they do not disappear. They remain even now. So whoever wants their help, they are ready to help. There is the second advantage. So you have to understand the basic difference between the avatar and other beings. दोनों से फर्क क्या है? फर्क यही है, avatar is not born like human beings. They are not born as human beings, and other creatures are born out of a biological process. They are not biological beings, they are spiritual beings. So they are not born, they appear as they are born. Neither they are born nor they die. इन लोग प्रकट हो जाते हैं. This is the secret we have to understand. Now कैसे होता है? इस अलौकिक है. This cannot be explained. As I said, the infinity cannot become finite. This is beyond the reach of our mind and thought. Avatar is beyond the reach of our this vakya manatit. We cannot rationalize. The statement of fact is they appear. They remain and they appear to be gone, but they still remain. Sri Ramakrishna was the son of Shudiram Chattopadhyay and Chandramani Devi. So he was not born as a biological child. He appeared as if he is born. Jatavan eva parilakshate. This is the definition of the God as has been explained by Shankaracharya in his commentary of Bhagavad Gita. Sa Bhagavan Nitya Suddha Buddha Mukta Svabhapi San Jatavan eva Devan eva parilakshate. That God which is infinity, which is eternal, is eternally free, Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Svabhapi San, despite being such enormous infinite qualities, He appears that he has a body, he appears that he is born. This is the Janma Katha, Alokik Janma Katha. Similar thing happened with Parashuram also. So his Janma Katha, that's why it is relevant and interesting for us. We will see that in each incarnation, God has manifested certain divine qualities which are still having some modern relevance. So we have to relate their life and teachings with the modern day problems and get advantage, and if we are in trouble, we can pray and the help will come. That is the advantage of studying of these age-old lives of incarnations of God. Now here, as the description goes, now Parashuram dates before Ramchandra. This is the 6th avatar of God. 7th avatar was Ramchandra. Now, there was a great rishi, Brahman rishi. His name was Jamadagni. Now, Jamadagni is a great rishi and he has a wife. The wife was the daughter of Maharaj Renu. रेणु की पुत्री थी, उनका नाम था रेणुका. Pati Paranath is very much devoted to her husband. Now, that Jamadagni had 5 sons. They were Rumanban, Shushena, Basu, Ashtavasu, and the youngest was Parashuram. Now, Parashuram was not an ordinary being. He was the Avesh avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu. The avatar means the God is one, that is Paramatma, which we call Vishnu, whatever name you may call it. That Bhagavan is appearing again and again to suit the different purposes of different times. Now, his incarnation, Avesh avatar, is Bhagavan Parashuram. Now, he had 4 elder brothers, as has been narrated. But he was the God incarnate, so he was different from others, as will be obvious by his way of life. Now, when a child is born ordinarily, then he has a childhood and he needs to be nurturing, to be developed. Every child needs development. Just after being born, he cannot run for the work. But what Parashuram did, as soon as he was born, the Prakat hote hi, वे पार्वती वल्लभ भगवान शंकर को आराधना करने के लिए कैलाश पर्वत पर चले गए. It's an incredible thing. As soon as he was born, like a grown-up child, he rushed to Kailash Parvat to meditate on Bhagavan Shankar. Parvati Pati, Bhagavan Shankar की आराधना किया. Immediately after, he appeared as a human body, in a human body. Now there he made a prolonged tapasya for some time, not for ages together. Now, after some time, Devadidev Mahadev appeared to this gentleman and said, "What do you want? Why are you here after me?" Then he said that, "Please give me some weapon which will never be counteracted. I want to set things right with some weapon which will never be thwarted." This was his demand, his prayer. He didn't pray for any emancipation or any wealth or long life. No. What he wanted, कि प्रभु आप कृपा पूर्वक मुझे कभी कुंठित न होने वाला अमोघ अस्त्र प्रदान करें, undefeatable weapon, so that he can be second to none in this universe. So, as part we get what we want. Another point, whatever you want in life, you have to ask for it. And whatever you ask will be given. Parashuram did not ask any long life or wanted the throne of the world, the Raja. He wanted a set of equipments which cannot be counteracted, so that he can establish a Dharma Rajya. जितने अधर्म का अस्त्र शस्त्र होगा उसको मुकाबला करने के लिए वो बहुत प्रार्थना किया. So that was his prayer. So whatever prayer we make, that is answered. And when Parashuram is an exalted person, naturally his prayer was immediately answered. He got the consent. तो भगवान शंकर उनको अनेक अस्त्र शस्त्र सहित दिव्य परशु प्रदान. He wanted a parashu, kuthar, one weapon which will be invincible. He can kill anyone. No one can face that weapon. It's like kharga, with a sharp sword, he can kill anybody. That was the boon he heard from Bhagavan Shiva. Now, how strong was it? The same material, same तेज जिसमें विष्णु का चक्र, सुदर्शन चक्र और इंद्र का जो वज्र बना है, उसी अनुसार ही this Kripan, this circle will be invincible by the entire world. That was the prayer he got first at the first sight. And then he proceeded with that Parashu, and because of that Parashu he was called Ram, Parashu Ram. He was Rama, but with this Parashu his distinctified name was Parashu Ram. Now, then he came back to his household and he started study under the tutelage of his father, and he studied all the preliminary scriptures. He became an erudite scholar in such a tender age, and the weaponry, archery he has already got by the dint of the divine blessings. So he had a deep, another significance, he had a deep reverence to his father. That is one more thing we must learn. Nowadays, hardly the youth has any respect for their father. So you should learn that what Parashuram, what is the secret, the strength of his success. This he demonstrated his devotion to his father. Devotion, the Parashuram was there to demonstrate that the blessings of father is the most precious thing in life. That's what he learned from this story. The story is the life of this avatar. There must be some take-home message. It's not only historical document. So his secret, Parashuram, even now we are worshipping him as God. So what is his strength of, the source of his strength? His respect to his father. How? That will narrate now. How much he respected his father. He could do anything in life that fulfilled the father's command. It's an extreme. Now, इनका जो मेन सक्सेस स्टोरी, पिता के चरणों में इनकी अनन्य भक्ति थी. Unswavering devotion to his father. Now, there's an incident. Once And his mother was also very much devoted to his father. Now once that his mother, Renuka, went to fetch water from Jamuna, then living, in those days that was the source of water. There was no tap service. She went to fetch water from Jamuna, and there in Jamuna at that moment, that Apsaraon ke Said, the divine celestials, the Gandharva, Chitraratha, he was taking his bath. Gandharva is a celestial being, extremely beautiful, handsome, and he was playing with the damsels of the heaven in Jamuna at that time, in the evening, when she went to fetch water. So seeing this Jalakrida with all these divine beings, his mother's mind was polluted. Mother's mind becomes this polluted, attracted to the sense organs. Now, as soon as his mother's mind was polluted, Jamadagni was seated far ahead, but they were so pure, he could immediately understand that his wife got polluted in mind. So, in those days, the punishment was severe to restore righteousness. In those days in India, there is no remedy, no compassion for adultery. If you are impure in your thought, word or deed, you do things which are not to be done. Being the husband, being the wife of Rishi, Jamadagni, you cannot feel attracted to another male person. That is not permitted. So as soon as his mother came from this Jamuna taking water, Jamadagni just saw her and said he had 4 sons, said the eldest son to kill his mother. Now how a son can kill his own mother? Naturally he rationalized. He said it is a sin to kill my own mother. He didn't obey. He said he denied, no, I cannot do this. Though I can, but I won't. So by turn he requested all other 3 sons. Everybody denied. But Rishi Jamadagni was furious. Then lastly his youngest son came, Parashuram. As soon as Parashuram came, Parashuram said that your face is disturbed today. Father, your face is disturbed. You tell me what is to be done. Father did not narrate what has happened. He said, immediately you kill your mother and all your 4 elder brothers. First thing you do. Without asking a question, Parashuram raised his kripan, Parashu, and severed the head of his mother and all 4 brothers from their tongue. They were beheaded immediately, without any thought. His father was, you see how great these people were. His father was greatly pleased because he could hold the price of being adulterated. No compromise is allowed. Then the Rishi Jamadagni, he told his son Parashuram to ask any boon. He was happy with his son, said, whatever you ask, I will grant as a prize. Then you see how great this person is, Parashuram. He said, first thing boon you give, that I have done a great sin by killing my own mother, that my mother and all these 4 brothers may be born again. I have beheaded them, so they become normal beings and alive once again. This is my prayer. Then Rishi Jamadagni, he said, all right, this I did to establish the way of life necessary. That's what I did. I give you that boon. Immediately his mother and those his brothers, they became alive. Then Jamadagni said, you ask anything else? Then he said, then you give me the boon, so that I have done a great sin by killing my mother and my brothers, so I may be pardoned for that pap, sin. My life should not have any blot that I am a murderer. I did it to fulfill your command, and it's in spiritual development, so I do not want. So he was granted that also. So that is the Parashuram's introduction in life. So he killed even his own mother, and he got recovered. Then next episode was when Maharaj Kritabirja was the king of Maheshmati Puri. Maheshwar, he was the great, the Kshatriya king, the royal king of Maheshmati Puri. His name was Kritabirja. Kritabirja ka no putra Sahasra Arjun. His name was Sahasra Arjun. He was the son of Kritabirja and king of Maheshmati. He came as a guest to this Rishi Jamadagni. Second episode. Now Jamadagni was alone, his sons were either udar, Parashuram was also not home, but he had that Kamadhenu, divine cow. So Kamadhenu is symbolic that he used to give some milk. Now, and also other things. Kamadhenu is a peculiar this cow which fulfills whatever you want, not only milk. Even human beings, it's a multi-purpose, it's alokik. Then when this person came, this king came, the huge retinue, that's just an example what this Kamadhenu can do. Now, those Sahasrarjun came with thousands of his soldiers as a guest. Suddenly it appeared. Now this divine cow, it produced enough food for everyone instantly. So this Jamadagni didn't have to hire any catering service. This divine cow was enough to feed the innumerable number of companions of this Naresh Sahasrabit. Now, Sahasrarjun. Then Sahasrarjun was very much pleased, and when leaving the ashrama, he said to the host that Jamadagni, please gift me this cow. We want to take it. Then the rishi said, you see, I don't have any resource. I am only person engaged in the Brahman ka pathan putan sadhan bhajan mein lage rehte. I don't have any resources. Only I have this one cow, and it is a multi-purpose. Whatever he asks, it is giving. If I give, then I will not be able to function here. Please don't ask. This is only one cow I have nothing else. If that is given, then I cannot survive. I don't have any source of income. But it provides whatever is asked for. Then that knowledge didn't hear. So then he said, all right, I will forcibly take it away. He stole the cow in front of him and forcibly it drove it to his abode. Jabardast karke le gaya. Now that cow was in tears, and the Rishi Jamadagni also was helpless, but he could not counteract these royal forces. So he was very much upset, so that the cow is being taken away, but he could not do anything. Then after it has gone, so then Parashuram arrived in the ashrama, and seeing his face of the father, he said, "What has happened here?" Then his mother narrated. His father did not say anything. Before he approached his father, as soon as he came, his mother Renuka told him that his father he served all these people, but while returning, they took away the cow. So then, hearing this, he could understand the story. He said, "All right, don't worry. Let me go and take care of this person." So before this, Sahasrarjun reached his abode, Mahishpati Puri, Parashuram flew to that area with his parachute. And he said, "What have you done to this person?" Now he was puffed up. He's a Kshatriya. He's a royal king. He's a lot of thousands of soldiers. So he was very much puffed up with his pride. And as soon as he saw, the Parashuram said, "You please return the cow immediately." He said, "Nothing doing. I need the cow." So he ordered his soldiers to kill this person, Parashuram. Now Parashuram was invincible by the boon of Bhagavan Shiva. So when his thousands of forces tried to attack on Parashuram, they were all dead in no time. So then Shastra-Vidyan also wanted to fight. He was also defeated. So nothing remained. And then he took that cow and he returned to his father's ashrama. His Sahasrarjun tried to counteract with Parashuram, but he could not. And Sahasrarjun with his 10,000 sons became dead then and there. Everything was killed by a single person, Parashuram. He was invincible. So that gives another message to us, that when we are energized by our spiritual force, then no force on earth can counteract. The spiritual force is the highest dimension of force we can earn by controlling our mind and our life. If we have a regulated mind and life, then that can generate so much of power that we become invincible. That is the message Parashuram gives to us. It's not that all the allegation and a false story. Now, फिर कामधनु को लेकर उन्होंने अपना आश्रम में लौटे. Now, then his father said, "You see, in order to recover this cow, you have killed the kings. The kings of the country, they have certain duties to maintain the house, the people. Now, since you have killed everybody, then you have created some sin, you have to propitiate that." So Parashuram said that those who stole away this cow from you, they are to be killed. Anyway, when he was saying, "I will take this penance," he went for tapasya. He did this work to restore this dharma. But even then, by the command of his father, he left home and did 1 full year of austerity in the Himalayas. And वहाँ पर जो भगवान का नाम कीर्तन करते हुए तीर्थ यात्रा के लिए निकल पड़े 1 वर्ष में, 1 whole year in this austerity. And after completing the 1 year, he came back to his home, and as this with a full charge with spiritual power. Now, in such a way, he served his father and restored righteousness in those days. There are other subsequent events also which Parashuram did in his tenure, the details of which will be discussed in our next Sunday class. The remaining of the story will be discussed because it's too long now. We'll do it in the next class. Niranjanam nityam anantalupam bhaktanukampasita vigraham vai Ishavataram parameshamidyam tam Ramakrishnam shrisanamama. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Any question you have? Yes, बोलो क्या है? Yes, go ahead.
Maharaj, a question. As you have told that Janma Karma Chame Dibbam Jomambeti Tattata, and thereafter you said that the infinite in the form of finite and Bhagavan's life by the form of Prakriting Samudishthaya, Sambhavami Atmamaya. And another way he said that Prakritim Punarabhasya Vistrijami Punah Punah. Yes, how we transform our life by knowing this only without doing any austerity measures? That is my question.
What is the question?
My question is, by knowing this tattata, Janma Karma Chame Dibbam Jamambeti tattata, next para Bhagavan said in the Gitas, the Prakriting Samudishthaya Sambhavami Atmamaya, another before 2 stanzas. In the 9th years of the Prakriting Samavastabha Vistrijami Punah Punah. Man, based on nature he creates. But how we can transform ourselves by knowing this only, without doing austerity measures, as we have said just sometimes before, the Parshuram has undergone austerity measures. How we the people transform our life by without going austerity measures and only knowing by this only. That is my question.
Now, the role of the incarnation of God, he is not like ordinary people. We cannot become incarnation of God. God incarnates now the Prakriti in some Sambhavami. We are under nature. We are born as I said, out of the natural process, the biological process. But God is not born of biological process. He is master of the nature. He wishes that he will be born and is born. And he is born to restore the dharma, righteousness. As you have seen, whenever there was fall of righteousness, one person forcibly stole away the Kamdhenu by his force. He destroyed all his forces. Now this Sarsa Arjun, he was extremely powerful. He was a Kshatriya Naresh, extremely powerful, so he misused his power and did it for wrong deeds. So Bhagavan appeared as Parashuram and silenced his pride, gave him strongness and he beheaded him. So this is the job of the incarnation of God. He is with us. When we are subjected to such difficulties, we can pray, but we cannot equate ourselves as God. This is not our job. If there is any atrocities done to us, we can pray to God, and as I said, these incarnations still exist. They are not gone and disappeared. So they still exist, as Swami Vivekananda says. I will go on inspiring people till the whole world shall know it is Manitas. Bhagavan, Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda are even existing even now. But Parashuram, his role is being narrated. So as a God incarnate, he did his role, and further developments will be discussed in our next class. We close now the chanting of the Lord. Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om Ramakrishna, Hari Om. Thank you. Further questions, if any, may be asked in our internet, we'll reply to our email.